This, of course, is just one of potentially four cases against Prime Minister Netanyahu's wife, Sarah. The other three were closed, and this one includes charges of aggravated fraud and breach of public trust. Now, that's about $100,000, as you said, there in the lead. And Sarah Netanyahu is accused of essentially hiring, gourmet meals to the prime minister's residence and then justifying it with false claims that there was no cook employed. Now, the Netanyahus have come under a lot of criticism here in Israel for being so out of touch with the way normal Israelis live. There have been reports of their extravagant ordering of sushi and ice cream and other things. So this is a case that Sarah Netanyahu now may potentially go to trial over, although it's very likely that even though they weren't able to settle this before the formal indictment, it's likely she will try to do that now to save her husband, at least, the public spectacle of her being on trial, when we know, of course, he is also facing direct involvement in 3 corruption cases, and he's linked to a 4th.
Well, I was going to ask you about that, Jordana, how damaging this could be to the Prime Minister, who, like you said, also has legal woes.
That's right. Some months ago, police recommended that Netanyahu be indicted on charges of bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. His case is still being weighed by the Attorney General, and he continues to be questioned in new cases involving the sale of or the purchase of German submarines for Israel. But this is a case that Netanyahu, the case against his wife, it doesn't look like Netanyahu will step down. We have to remember that a former Israeli Prime Minister, Yitzhak Rabin, back in the 1970s, he stepped down when his wife was about to be charged for leaving, something like $15,000 in a U.S. account and not telling the Israeli government about it. Netanyahu is a fighter, and there is no way, no indication that he will step down because of this case.
Jordana Miller there.